Everyone, today I want to talk about another indicator called pivot point. Pivot points are technical analysis indicators, and they used to determine the overall trend of the market over the different time frames. We are looking at Euro US dollar, and we are on daily charts. I prefer using pivot points on daily charts anyway. The pivot point itself is simply the average of the intraday high and low on the closing price from the previous trading day, which on the subsequent day trading above the pivot point is thought to indicate ongoing bullish sentiment. So anywhere we are above the pivot point, we are in bullish market, and if we are below the pivot point, we can say we are in bearish market. Okay. Let me add the indicator. If you're using eToro charts, just go to Study Tools, and you can find pivot points here. We have two different types of pivot points, standard and Fibonacci. As you may know, I'm a fan of Fibonacci, but I'm using Fibonacci by itself, and it's a very good indicator for finding support and resistance anyway. But because now we are talking about pivot point indicator, I'm just leaving this as standard. You can change the colors to whatever color you want, but the pre-set colors looks good. For resistance levels, as you can see, it uses different shades of reddish color, and for support levels, it uses different shades of greenish color. So I'm pressing create here. You can see the indicator, including pivot point and also the resistance point. As I said, the pivot point is the basis for the indicator, but it also includes other support and resistance limits, which are projected based on the pivot point calculations. So these levels help us see where the price could experience support or resistance. So let me explain that better, okay? Anytime we go above the pivot point, we can say we are in bullish market. So if we are in bullish market, like here, we are above the pivot point. Based on the strategy we're going to use, we can set the take profit at first resistance, or just open a line position here when you go above the first one, above the pivot point, and when you go to the first resistance level, if you go above it, then you know that this is a sign of the continuation of the bullish market. So then you can just put the stop loss below the resistance line and move and just either put a take profit at the next resistance level, or just let the trade continues. And again, when you reach to the next resistance level, same thing. If it goes through, that means that our trend will continue, and it goes to the next resistance level. So you can use the resistance levels as trailing stop loss as well. As I said, just move the stop losses below the resistance level each time it passes through, and just follow the trend and ride the trend actually. I personally take profit at last at third resistance line anyway, but that's up to you. If you want to again move your stop loss below this line and hope that it goes continues, that's up to you. But I personally normally take profit at this point because many times that's a good reversal point. For example, if you look here, you can see the third resistance line acted as the reversal point. So the same scenario happens when we are in bearish market. You can see here we are below the pivot point, so it's a sign of bearish market. When we go to the first support line and we go past through that, you can move the stop loss just above the support level and let the trade continues. Again, when this pass the next support level, just shift the stop loss somewhere above the support level here and let the trade goes. And as I said, these levels are very good and they work very nicely as a reversal, or if we pass through the lines, it's a very good indication of the continuation of the current trend. I hope you learned something today, and just to as a recap of what I said, we can use pivot point indicator as a trend indicator, so it identifies trend. Then we can use the resistance and support levels to determine if we're gonna close the trade or we're gonna keep it running. Yeah, that was a short introduction to pivot point indicator. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have any question or you want to add any comment to this, just put your comment down below. Have a nice day. See you later.